So far, so good. Actually, I think it's actually the best feedback that we've gotten for any of our records. The press has been really positive, and on top of that, the fans have been really digging the new songs. And we've been playing 3 songs a night from the new record. We didn't want to do anything overkill. We didn't. A lot of bands that I've seen live, they play only their new stuff, and I'm not a really big fan of that. I'd prefer bands to kind of mix it up and have some of the new stuff, but some of the classic stuff too. And so we try to do that, but it's kind of funny because a lot of kids ask for more new songs now, almost like we're not playing enough new stuff. So that's a really nice feedback for us, because that means people are appreciating the new stuff. Come on! Relapse has been very supportive of what we're doing. They give us complete control over, everything down to who we want to record with, or who we want to mix, or do the artwork, or any of that stuff. It's complete up to us, and that is really important, I think, for a band, because it is a creative, it's a creative outlet. And if an industry person or a label person is telling you can't do things, it kind of stifles that creativity. So it's been good. They've been really supportive of what we wanted to do. And we've known him for, off and on for a while, and I've been a fan of his production style, and Converge as well. And he really knows how to get that kind of. It's almost like it's still raw, but it's really high fidelity. It's kind of that weird middle ground. It's weird. We kind of, in a way, we actually kind of made it more raw, but it's clearer.
Yeah, exactly.
It's somehow it's like this weird, almost like an oxymoron. It's like it's lo-fi and hi-fi at the same time, and it's pretty much exactly the sound I've been trying to get for a long time. It wasn't maybe at first, but it's definitely. I'm happy that I did do that, because it's great to have a different perspective on things that you're doing. Sometimes when you're doing everything yourself, you don't get that feedback, and you kind of don't. I don't know. There's nobody to bounce it off of. It's kind of. And at the same time, these guys are a lot better musicians than I am. I still write the records and all that, but it's definitely without these guys, it would sound totally different, I think. It's not like it's a dictatorship or anything like that, but it's definitely a little bit. It's like, it's like your baby that you're like, I don't know, you've nurtured it, and you kind of, you've worked on it for a long time, and then it's hard to give up that control, but at the same time, I trust these guys for what they do. Can get your records for free, but to actually record those records and write those songs and do all that stuff that leads up to making those records, it's a lot of money. People don't necessarily realize that, but there's a lot of money invested in that. And I don't know. I'm not. I'm not saying that people shouldn't download stuff. But there definitely is a. How do you say it? Like I guess there definitely is a. there's a little bit of it's tricky because it's like I like that more people have access to it, but at the same time, it's kind of a shame because I mean it really is stealing. I mean, there's no beating around the bush. It is stealing, but regardless of that, like I like that people have access to it when maybe they don't have very much money. But at the same time, hopefully that translates to more people coming to our shows because more people know about it. So I don't know. I guess maybe it all balances out. It's definitely an outlet for, if you're angry about something or, you're frustrated at something that happened in your life. After you play a really, energetic show or whatever, it's like you have that kind of, it channels all that negative shit out, kind of turns it into a positive thing. And, it's important. I think everybody needs that, or you kind of go down the wrong path in life. I think you start to do negative things in your life, and you kind of need that positive focus for anything.